The recent LA wildfire has been devastating, with over 180,000 residents evacuated and at least 5 lives lost. Thousands of structures, including homes, have been destroyed. If your home were caught in a wildfire, could it survive long enough for you to escape with what matters most? In today's video, we will explore how to protect your home in fire zone, whether buying or living there. Let's dive in. Hello, everybody. This is Boji He, your local Bay Area real estate expert, and welcome back to my channel. Now, the destruction caused by the LA fire has been heartbreaking, and my thoughts are with everyone affected. With wildfire becoming more frequent and severe throughout California, it reminds us how critical it is to prepare, especially if you live in fire-prone areas. Today, I'll share some strategies to reduce risk, manage expectations, and make informed decisions about living or buying a home in a fire zone. Now, California has seen some of the worst wildfires, including the Butte County Camp Fire and this one in LA. In recent years, wildfire has become more frequent and intense, nearly doubling in occurrence compared to 50 years ago, likely fueled by climate change and years of drought. For homeowners, this means rising insurance costs, stricter building code, and greater risk. So first, you may wonder, why do people still choose to live in fire zones? Well, the answer is not simple. For many, it's about affordability. Some of the fire-prone areas often have lower home prices, and for others, it's a stunning natural beauty or the close-knit communities. So keep in mind, a lot of the affluent neighborhoods with multi-million dollar homes are in the mountains, like Los Gatos, Portola Valley, or Woodside in the Bay Area, and Pacific Palisades, where the current LA fire is at. So it is a risk-reward situation, and for some, the benefit far outweighs the danger. So what can you realistically do if you live there? Let's start with the following. A. Home hardening techniques. This includes metal roofs and amber-resistant vents. A metal roof is one of the most fire-resistant options, and amber-resistant vents can prevent embers from entering your home, one of the leading causes of house fires. And dual-pane tempered glass windows, because they can withstand intense heat and flying debris far better than the standard windows. B. Fire-resistant building materials. If you are building or buying a home, considering materials like steel framing or insulated concrete forms, or ICFs. These materials provide a much higher level of fire resistance compared to traditional wood framing. Because steel framing is non-combustible and has been proven to withstand intense heat, you'll often see it in modern builds, and it can sometimes be identified by checking the exposed framing in the attics or garage. And ICF walls consist of concrete encased in forms, making them incredibly durable and fire resistant. Homes with ICF have survived wildfires in areas like Butte County. So for new builds, the costs are about 10% to 15% higher than the traditional material, but the investments can pay off in both safeties and lower insurance premiums. C. Defensible space around your home. So creating defensible space is more than just clearing debris. It's also about choosing the right plants and maintaining your yard to reduce the risk. Here are a few tips. Number one, fire-resistant plants. Opt for plants that are low in resins and oil. Good choices include succulents like agave and aloe, ground covers like creeping frost, and shrubs like lavender and sage. Number two, fire-resistant trees like deciduous trees like maple or fruit trees like apple and pear are far better choices for fire-prone areas. Keep them pruned and spaced at least 10 feet apart. Number three, avoid high-risk vegetations. This means skip flammable plants like eucalyptus, junipers, and pine near your home. They act like kindling in a wildfire. If you are not sure where to start, the Cal Fire offers free resources, and many local fire departments or landscape designers specialize in fire-resistant landscaping can also help. Now, with the right plans and expert advice, you can create a yard that's both beautiful and fire-resistant, which is another critical step in protecting your home. D. Emergency readiness. With all the fire-resistant materials and defenses you've set up, the goal is not to save the house, but it is to buy enough time for safe getaway with your family and valuable items. This is a very important mentality you must have. Do not cling to the house. Let the insurance company rebuild it. Focus on having a solid evacuation plan and practice it regularly with your family. Preparation saves lives. And speaking of insurance, make sure your policy is up to date and includes coverages for wildfire damages and personal belongings. In some high-risk areas, securing a policy can take extra effort, so it is important to plan ahead and shop around if needed. So here comes the million-dollar questions, and that is, should you buy a home in a fire zone? First, fire zones are determined by a combination of factors: vegetation, climate, and proximity to high-risk areas. In California, the CAL FIRE maintains a map showing every high fire hazard severity zones. If you're buying or living in one of these areas, you need to know what that means. Living in a fire zone doesn't have to be a deal breaker, but it does mean taking extra precaution. If you're considering a home in a high-risk area, ask questions. Does this home have fire-resistant materials like metal roof or ICF? How is the landscaping? And how will the location affect your insurance costs? Consider consulting with professional landscapers in areas or request a fire safety inspection from a local fire department during the buying process. These can help you identify potential hazards like flammable trees or insufficient defensible space. So that's how you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. And once again, I have to reiterate, the goal is not to build a fireproof castle, but to ensure you, your family, and your valuables have time and protection needed to escape safely. Wildfires are a harsh reality of living in California, but preparation can make all the differences. Would you consider living in a fire zone? Share your thoughts in the comment, and I would love to hear your perspectives. And if you're buying or selling in the Bay Area, let me help you navigate these challenges. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this information. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.